Welcome back. I'm MJ Haggis and we are playing Snowrunner in the mod map region of Highway Haulin. The region, because there's two different kinds of that in case you hadn't realised. And what you see in front of me is, or you, is a small disaster. Yeah, it didn't go well at the end of the last one. Don't know what happened. I did have a look back and it just looked like the winch or something kind of did a wee bit of a glitch and just launched me into the air. And this is how we've ended up. It's not ideal, to put it lightly. I'm considering jumping into the CK1500, which is just up the top of the road here, and just seeing if it will pull anything of this out. I'm not getting my hopes up. The CK's not got mud tyres, the CK's not got a powerful winch, the CK's probably not the ideal candidate. So, we'll give it a go anyway. But I have brought up the contract from Verona 12. This is Building Bridges site number 1, and that's the one we want to do first to get that bridge, that main bridge, opened. And I'm going to show you on the map what I mean. It is this one right here. We get this road open, it's going to save me a bit of time. A good bit of time going all the way down or all the way over the top. So we'll get to that as soon as we can. Other thing is, now I have recorded a couple in advance. Now I have had comments saying, would it be possible to do a slightly longer episode? Now I'm going to try and do that, time permitting, obviously. It'll be interesting to see if I try and do somewhere in the region of an hour. I hope that is appealing to the majority of you guys. If I can do an hour, it all depends on how much editing I have to do, because sometimes an hour's recording that you see is almost like 2 hours of playing with all the little cuts and stuff. And also then for me on my little old computer to render it and do all that kind of shenanigans that I don't understand takes quite a bit of time, and then it's the uploading. I'm out in the sticks. My broadband is poor. And it takes approximately 3 hours for a half-hour video to be fully uploaded and let YouTube do its like upscaling or whatever it does. So an hour's video, I'm not sure if it doesn't take that much longer, if it does take effectively twice as long. Don't know. So I'm willing to try and give as much of that a go as possible. So we'll see how it goes. Right, back to the disaster in hand. Let's jump into the little Chevy, who's patiently waiting to probably not do an awful lot. Let's start him up. And we'll take him back down that road and we'll try and get onto the lower ground. So let's go. Let's get all-wheel drive on right off the bat. What I probably should have done was investigated the possibility of going down more onto the shoreline. Now we got this guy stuck on that bush, just fly past me that you saw. Yeah, so what I was thinking is all-wheel drive on, diff lock on, and we'll try. I don't want to go too far off here. Oh, see, I'm even struggling now. That's probably, yeah. I was trying to get down onto the shoreline and pull the trucks either one sideways, but I'm just getting deep in the mud, so that's not going to happen. Let's just try and get it back out of here. Don't pull out, tree, bush. There we go. Good. We're kind of at that point then where it's hard to know what's best. We're going to have to get something possibly quite a lot bigger in to do the rescue. And I'm not going back off there because we've already got this guy stuck. Oh, in fact, he's already getting stuck just off the road. Yeah, I'm spinning all the wheels trying to reverse back out of here. You're not even going to get out of that. Oh, that's shameful. You're a scout, you should be going off-road at any occasion. Sometimes wonder if it's the bushes though that he gets caught up in. Anyway, let's... Even there he's just sinking into the mud. Can we even pull? Can't even see over the top of the hill. Can't reach anything of any note. Right, okay, scouts, a no-no. We're coming back to that. I'm going to park this guy over here again. Like so. And engine off. It is off. Put everything else off. And we are going to now come back to these two guys down the hill. And we're going to focus on the bridge. And what I was thinking is we need to get a truck and possibly a 6-slot trailer. A 4-slot would suffice, but it's 2 runs anyway. Concrete slabs, yeah, so it's actually quite a few runs. It's going to be at least 3. Yeah. So we need a truck and a trailer. Truck and a trailer we can do. I never actually got all of these guys back to the garage. I ran out of time last night. So I'll need to do that as well. The Tega would be quite nice actually for this. Where's my wee Tega? He's in amongst this, I'm sure. Let's zoom in. There's a Tega. He's seen better days. But he should be actually... Yeah, he's only slightly damaged. He needs fuel. Oh, it's nice to drive him though. Off we go. Back to the garage. I'm thinking take off this flatbed add-on, the sideboard, and put on low saddle, keep the crane, keep the wheels, and nip in and pull out a decent sized trailer. I probably will use my 6-slot mod trailer. I just like using that. It's a good sized trailer. And once it's out, it's out. I'll just drift it through these corners. In we go. Customize. I'll just keep you with it. I was going to do a jump cut there, but what's the point? What's the point? I'll be out of here in a second. Nice and new again. Purchased that. What crane is that? That's just a standard one. I'm going to switch it for the stronger one. It's identical. And it should be the same price. So uninstall that. Uninstalled. And purchase that. There we go. And sell. If I sell it, we'll know. Yeah, it's the same price. It's just a stronger one. These things are incredibly strong in real life. So there's no reason why they can't have a little bit extra strength in this game. Right, we are kitted. What's left? Anything else? Engine. Oh, it's the weakest engine. Man. Okay, he's just pulling a trailer along the road. That should be fine. Off-road gearbox I like raised. 51. These are the Tega tires. Yep, 51 Tegas. Lovely. I don't want to get rid of them in case they get locked out, because you wouldn't normally get these until probably the same as this, rank 14. Advanced winch is nice. Spare wheel. I don't know about having that with the crane so close. We've got the snorkels. Have we? Yep, got the snorkel, and we've got the frame arrows. So the only other thing is there a... No, that's it. Just the colour. And yeah, they're okay. But I think I'll stick with that one. Oh. Away we go again. And the only other reason I'm not changing the tyres is this guy is probably going to be one of the top choices if I'm going off-road. It's just one of those trucks he's pretty dependable when you throw anything at him. Only thing he does need in the future is an engine upgrade. Right, round we go. Let's get facing the right way. Now, I'm tempted to sell that step deck trailer over there. I don't know if I'm going to need it. Right, 6-slot trailer please. That one there. Also comes with 500 litres of fuel and 300 repair parts, so it's got an extra bonus. And we are now going to pick up, what's the nearest? Metal beams. Yeah, we'll pick up the 2 metal beams and maybe, in fact, we can do this in 2 runs with the 6-slot trailer. So that's perfect. So we'll go to 8 MH metals and then round to block works and then down to the bridge. Twice. Oh, the rain's off. Yay, the rain's off. Sun's shining. That obviously means I'm not going to crash again in this episode and it's going to be an utter success. That's what I'm basing it on. Now these metal beams and concrete slabs are going to be pretty heavy, so I'm hoping these hills aren't going to cause a problem for the little Tega's engine. I'm just going to nose in actually and just reverse back out. It'll be easier that way. Cargo. So 2 of these please. You just sense the weight of them appearing in the trailer. Bosh! Right, okay, back it out. Definitely don't mind reversing these sort of trailers so much. Oh, into forward gear, and we're off. This will be super heavy with slabs and metal beams. Right, take a run at this hill. I hope I don't need to use the winch. That'll be embarrassing if I can't get up the hill with all this weight. Keep going, keep going. Right. Dropping it into high ratio just as he starts to lose some momentum is what works. High ratio in this gearbox is pretty powerful. And then got to be careful going down the other side though, especially with these chunky flotation type tyres, big floaties, balloons, whatever. I don't know. Officially, they've probably got a name. Right, nice and easy. That'll do. No faster than that. Thank you. Little short spurts of speed just to keep it under control. So, first time in here properly. Right, load me up with... Oh no, definitely want to go to the trailer. I want concrete slabs. One of them, please. The easiest way out I'll just go with jackknife, I think. You do fine. And away we go again. I'll move that scout fuel trailer that I almost clipped to somewhere more suitable once I've figured out a little bit more of the map areas that we're going to go to. Even if I take it through into Manchester or Rutland, we have to go through Manchester, as I recall, to get to the ice roads. And I think that's what it's called. Did I remember that? Right, that's pretty much full speed at the moment, but that's okay. Definitely not doing 55 miles per hour. Okay, thinking ahead. Once this bridge is opened, that'll give us nice quick access to the docks area. And getting the power supply on to get the barriers up would probably also be a wise priority. I've said it in the comments before, but obviously not everybody reads comments below the video. Especially some of the bigger YouTube, you've got like thousands of comments. I don't know how they do it. There we go. One half done. Let's reverse into his drive. Round we go. Back, rinse and repeat. And we're going to save a little bit of time, although I'm going to try and do this one a little bit longer. I will do some jump cuts to keep it still moving along quite quickly. So I'll see you back at the pickup point for the metal beams. Back in a sec. Welcome back. I can't remember, I think I said I'll see you back at the metal beams. I mean concrete slabs. And that's us here already. And in the short period, I quickly read the comments that are coming in from the previous videos. I think it was, I can't remember if it was episode or part 8 that I was doing from Barry. He'd asked, and this is how you'll know how my time scale is, because this is exactly, it's like real time, you can relate to it. Anyway, spin tires, the original one of these. Yes, I did play it. I played it a lot. And I loved, and I said it in the comment, I loved how the tires, you had to get them in the wheel tracks quite carefully, how the mud stuck to the tires and going through water. It was a completely different, well, not completely different to this game, but it was different. There we go, load it up, rinse and repeat, reverse back out. So yeah, Barry, loved that game. Thanks for the comment. I hope you've played it too. And I hope most of you guys, if you like this Snowrunner, spin tires, the original one, and then there was it Mud Runner? Spin tires was original, then Mud Runner. They also had I don't know if it was a paid DLC where it was in a nuclear affected area. So you'd go in and you get maybe irradiated if you were in it for too long and stuff. That was quite novel. That was a long time ago, so my memory's a bit vague about all of that. Can we go any faster? I think that's us. Full speed. Super awesome. Now, for those of you who have advanced quite a good bit in front of me now, which I'm sure most of you who were kind of following along at the beginning are now well ahead of me. Once we've got this bridge opened, there is another bridge to be opened, I think, to the north. And also, like I said, the supply to the docks, the barriers. What would you recommend I have a look at after that, contract-wise? I'm curious to know where you would go next. I've not really looked through all of the contracts to try and prioritise them yet. So, picking your brains on that regard. And we are in. Are we going to get a nice cutscene? I do like a cutscene, and you should know that by now. Yeah! Sweet! Contract complete. 10,000 cash, 1,500 XP. That's all going in the right direction. So it says, no one likes going the long way. Maybe the complaints will slow down now. Thanks for the help. You are very welcome. Okay, let's put the engine off while I just quickly assess things. There's no queue for the bridge because they don't know it's open yet. We could take the Tega down and try and get this cat and the BM17 out of there. The other alternative is we now have our Pacific P16 Mammoth out and about. So that's two of the mod P16, P12 alikes used. I could get the P16 Mammoth back to the garage. We could buy the third one in the list and bring that out and try and do a rescue over here with that. So that's a possibility. And I'm tempted to do that because I kind of want to keep the Tega with its trailer for other transporting tasks. and use the big heavy stuff like the P16, P12, P512s for a bit more of the rescuing and recovery before they're required for something more heavy duty like logging. I don't know if there's going to be much logging in this. There will be some because there's obviously a logging site for long logs. So what do you reckon? We've got this road open, which helps so much now, timescale wise. Maybe I'll just park the Taiga off to the side of the road in where these two trailers are. Nip back, get the mammoth sold, and we'll bring out number 3. And then I'll do a bit of a jump cut again to get down to the wards where the CK and the trucks are. And I'll trundle this episode along just nicely. Let's reverse into that bit up there. Oh, camera's doing a wee bit of its own thing. I need to go over to this side of the road first of all. First venture onto the bridge. Right, stop. Now there is 2 trailers in there, so I'll need to see what they're all about. And we go. I'll do the now. Things can get past if they need to. Engine off, leave him in automatic, and let's jump to the mammoth. Okay, now we do need to get the cat back for repairs. Not sure how much I'm going to need the cat, and that P16 there's got to be sold as well, because that's kind of additional because I bought this because we don't have much money at the moment. So I'm going to get this guy back, I'm going to get the other P16 back, so it's a jump cut from here while we get to the garage, so I'll see you in a sec once more. Welcome back to my garage. Okay, as you can see I got the cat back, nice and new again. I'm keeping him just now just in case I do need him, and I use the cat to pull the dead scout because he was completely goosed. But he's back in, fully fixed, ready to go. The P16 I've sold already, so we've now got 371,799 cash to spend. And the one we're going for, as we said, is along the list of mods. I need to put the mods only on. It keeps the list a bit shorter, because I don't have too many. Where's all of these guys? So we've done the P12W, we've done the mammoth. Let's try this BART specific P16. Okay, purchase and deploy. Customize. Again, middle of the road engine. Do you know what? I'm okay with that. It's still an S+, durability S+, so that's fine. 5, this is a recommended one, is it? Recommended choice. We'll keep the gearbox. Don't need to try anything else. Active suspension's fine. Well, what's the options? Active stock, active soft. Okay, and unbreakable active suspension. Okay, we'll just keep it as active. 60 extreme mud tires. That's kind of like what we had on it before. Because there's the OP ones. We'll leave it as this, because this guy's going down to rescue the BM and the my other truck, my Freightliner. Yeah, Freightliner. So that's fine. Offline, heavy, 44 meter winch. I think the previous 40 meters is stock, so we'll go 44 as if that's the advanced, or the long one. We'll not ask too much of that. Stock air filter. No, we'll have to have that. We can afford it. So we'll sell that. And we do not have engageable all-wheel drive, but we do now. That's fine. Add-ons. Now, what have we got here? We've got a log carrying front, medium logs, short logs. That's the one for the FTD rear log trailer and a saddle high. So not many to choose from with this one. Almost stock. So I don't. This is next to irrelevant what we put on this. We'll put the saddle high on in case we come across a high saddle trailer that needs to be brought back. And what do we get in the front? A sun visor. Yeah, okay. Supplies. Oh, more supplies. They could be handy. We've got a roof rack. Eventually at rank 16. Not too excessive, 460. parts, 200 fuel and 2 tires. But we will take this one, 1900 for 250 repair parts, 2 tires still, and 100 litres of fuel. The invisible toolbox. If you want to do it, you can do, obviously. 1000 repair parts, 4 tires, 700 fuel. Bit OTT for me. Reinforced bumper, hinged, that one, or that one. We'll leave it as reinforced. External horns, miscellaneous, it's just horns. Stock exhaust, yeah, that's fine. And the rims. Colour wise, it's not bad. That looks quite good. Let's just take it. First one, and we're off. So this is a new toy. Looks good. And that's just a quick press of the button. It's like a ship coming into dock. Right. It's obviously getting dark. This is the first half hour's already gone. Right, okay. I'll drive this guy down to the CK. Anything goes on en route, you'll know about it because I'm going to still record. And I will see you there hopefully for a couple of recoveries. I might pick up a... yeah, en route I'll pick up a service trailer of some sort like we did before, because the BM17 is completely knackered and it's got some fuel as well. So it's either that or a small service trailer if it will attach to the back of this, because that's got 800 repair parts, which is probably more important than just a few that the one with the fuel does. So have I driven past it? Not yet. Okay, might even just take that one there if it'll attach. Right guys, see you down at the accident site. Welcome back. I made it, not a problem, and I did pick up, which is quite nice, the off-road service trailer. We have got some stocks ready to put to good use in this Royal BM17 as soon as I can, if I can, get them out of there. Only thing I am missing obviously in this guy is a crane should I need it. Maybe just leave the trailer there at the moment. It would have been nice to be able to get close enough to fix them to try them out, but I want to get the Freightliner out, at least off him. We'll see how it goes. Where's the best gap in the trees? Here. Can we even get the trailer? Well, we can. That's quite handy. So maybe we'll just start with the trailer. We'll be pulling him out backwards. The only thing I've done en route, which is something I'm not used to with these guys, is I did activate the suspension mode. Very nice. It's not massive, but it's enough. If we can just pull the trailer straight out the back here, that will give us a little bit more room. Here you go. Oh, if only they just all moved as easy as that. Come on. We'll put the handbrake back on. That won't help. I'll just take it down the road so when it does get attached, I don't know if it's going to be of any use to us here because that's not a long logging trailer. Right, release the winch. So it can't go and collect long logs, which is just along the road. It's almost like irrelevant. Round the tree, round the tree. If I go straight down towards where that trailer was, I should be able to, with the strength of this thing, uncouple those two from whatever they're up to. There's a lot of attachment points. Right. Deep breath. Let's pray it doesn't glitch and end up launching both of these towards the moon. Okay, that's good. And flip onto your wheels. Onto your wheels. Yeah. Oh, okay, well that's close. Do you know what? I'll take that. What I want to do is there another winch point? Is that a bush or is that the truck? That's a bush. It's a strong bush. Let's try that again. Release. Okay, let's get it that way. Sometimes it does its own thing. Okay, forwards. And as soon as he's out of the water, we can get his engine on. He can assist. Come on. Oh, the crane's caught. The crane's caught in the rocks, I think. And we don't want him to glitch. So maybe... Okay, let's stop the engine. And then what we'll do is he going to start? No, he's still stalled. Let's restore the crane. Okay, that's okay. I'd rather he fell over than glitched. Because now we can just attach to that point and we'll pull him straight back up again. There's my mouse, there we go. Start engine. He might even land back on his wheels if I'm very lucky. Come on. Oh, he's definitely caught on something. I'm going to pull him right the way over at this rate. Is actually what I'm going to try and do. Right. Handbrake off and pull. And winch. Come on. Round you come. No trees in the way there. Get on your wheels. How strong is the winch in this thing? Super strong. Okay, that's fine. I've got more confidence now. We'll just get this guy on his wheels and out the way. That one? Yeah. Up you get. Not too far. I'll do. Come with me. And he can take that service trailer back. And we can leave the cat, this P16, somewhere more useful. If you need to. You have options now. That's one out. There's my gap in the trees. That's not it. Squeeze past that wee tree that's probably incredibly strong. Making a bit of a mess of this banking, but never mind, it'll recover. Tight close to that tree so I don't slide down. Oh, wait, pick a point, pick any point. That one. Oh, that was a truck. Give me a Royal. Your time wallowing in the mud is over. No, it's not. You're making a mockery. Change it to that point. It'll be easier to pull them on that point there. On your wheels. Yeah. Definitely think Remo likes the green colour truck. There's another one. Same as Northbrook. He's heavy though. He is super heavy for having no working parts. Yeah, there was no other truck I think I would want to have down here. I'm going to release the winch and try and get out myself. Onto the road at least. There we go. I was trying to do a winch drive by. I'm trying to drive forwards as well. He is just majorly heavy. Oh yeah, let's release the winch there and get turned. Reconnect back up again. Come with me, Royal. Please stay on your wheels though. Dragging a tree with them. Coming through. Right, that's close to that trail. We just need to attach a truck to it. Get its use. Let's just move this truck. Oop. Sorry, CK, coming through. Out the way a wee bit. What an absolute beast of a truck. It didn't really do much complaining there, did it? Nice. Change truck to the CK. Change truck to the Cat. Right, you need to get turned now. I do not want to crash. Really do not want to crash. We're going to get turned. Keep going. Over the rocks. Don't tip over. There we go. Yay, and repair. Service trailer 2, the Royal. How much does he take? 710? Easy. Like new. Another truck. Sweet. Now we still let's stop the engine there. Was this part of any task or anything? I can't remember. Swamp to the delivery. Transstar. So there's another one. Culvert fares, antenna upgrade. I don't remember if there was a contract that involved the BM in that log trailer, if we had to do anything, or it just became ours as we got close to it. So I'm guessing it could just be ours. I mean, there's a fair number of tasks there. Feature comforts. Yeah, I don't know what would be the one if it was. We'll have to assume that everything's just ours and we'll just drag it back towards the garage and trailer store. But I've got quite a few to do here. That's the problem. Okay. I can release the trailer and I'll collect it on the way around with using the winch to turn it around easier. Start the engine. Getting a wee bit low on fuel, but the service trailer has fuel in it, so that's okay. Stop the engine. Let's change it now to the Royal. Oh, look, we can't. So there must be, I can't get into the Royal. We've got to pull it somewhere. Right, okay. That's interesting. So I'm going to have to maybe use the P16 to pull this all the way back after all. Let's just double check. It's only letting me jump to the CK, not the BM. Okay, that's fine. I still want to get this truck, that trailer back, CK back. Okay. P16. This guy will be so much easier to pull now though. But before I do start hiking all the way across the map, I need to check he doesn't actually have a specific location to go to. Because it could be, for all I know, it could be down at the sawmill or the log place. The log site. Right. I'm going to have a jump cut here while I quickly go through all the contracts and the tasks to see if I can find anything to do with BM17. I'll bring you back when I find it. Okay. I didn't find the answer. I can only assume that it is a task that I haven't activated yet. And logically thinking, if I show you the map, down here there's two tasks. Sawmill scavenger task and rookie's task. One of these two being something to do with logging, because there's a log trailer already there. It could be there. So before we move all of these vehicles, I'm going to jump into the Tega, detach the trailer, and just nip down that road and activate both of them. So, less talking, more driving. It's a beautiful day. Engine on. Trailer is off. Okay, it'll be a wee bit more difficult to get back on there. Oh, keep going. Go, go, go. First time over the bridge. Well, first for you guys, not for me. Lovely view. When we falling off of that bridge, it's a long way down. In here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And it's a left here. Whoop. Slippy, slippy. Hopefully we'll find our answer in a second. This one first. Show task. There's access to location, so it's not that one, but it says Sawmill Scavenger. We are way behind on our delivery, and the only truck left running is taking a bath right now. Can you get some logs to the sawmill so we can run it again? I'll accept it. I'm going to activate it because it says the only truck is having a bath. I wonder if that's referring to the BM. No, it's just take 3 loads of logs, so it's not that one. Okay. Please be this one. It's either that or I've missed something completely obvious. Royal BM17! We just hired a new driver and it was a rainy day. Well, it was like a rainy day today. Well, I'm sure you can figure it out. Only problem is, it's in the drink. I'll buy you one if you get it back. Doesn't say anything about the trailer. Oh. Ah, there's the trailer. Okay. Let's close that. No. Why not activated? Rookies. That's strange. I thought I activated it. Show task. Accept it. Start tracking. And close. So, there is the answer. See, there was me using a logical head. Sawmill, paper, wood, all that kind of shenanigans. Yes. Let's park this guy. Ooh, in fact, oh no, there's a drop-off point. Stick him up on the road on the verge. Right. Handbrake is on, engine is off. So, now that we know it's rookies, it's the Royal and the trailer, and they both need to go back to the sawmill. Right. Okay, well, if you jump back into Bart's Pacific and then take... See, we could connect... Oh, no, we can't. It's a shame that trailer's not connected to the Royal, and we can't do anything about that. So the only other alternative would be is connect the Cat to that trailer, and then with that trailer we could use the winch to the service trailer and get all of them back that way, and then the CK can make his own way back. Okay, Bart's it is. This is the main job, is the truck. We will use it on that one. Because if that's the side it goes to follow me, then at least this is on the upper hillside and not down the hill. That's my logical thinking there. Now, he didn't want his truck necessarily fixed, unless there's a hidden part 2 to this. But it was still worth fixing, because I'm sure it's this one that's going to become ours. And having it fully functioning right off the bat makes it just a bit easier. Although, he doesn't have much on the back of him, does he? So it's probably a case of going back to the garage with him. And this thing just powers through the mud. Don't even need to turn that BM's engine on. Whoa. A superb job. This will not take long. Back up the hill. I'm going at these speeds over the rocks as if I don't even want to look behind in case you just find the Royal BM17 he's on his roof. But he's not. Right, we're going left here and round. Okay. That's fine for me. Up the hill we go. Take it a wee bit easier around these rocks and stuff. And we're off again. Ooh, big boulders. Better put his engine on for going down the hill, at least then he'll activate his brakes. Out of fuel? No, he won't. After all of that, I never gave him any fuel. We'll take some from this though. Refuel off-road maintenance trailer to this guy. I'm just going to have a wee top up as well. Not completely. Because then, if he is ours and he has to go back to the garage, he can do it under his own steam. Happily. Easy over there. We don't want to give him any more damage than he's got. Okay, I'm going off the road. Try that again. Now we can turn his engine on, just make my life a little bit easier. We will have this round in no time. It'll be harder to get the trailer with the cat. Sorry, it's not the cat. Is it the cat? Cat Freightliner. What have I been calling it? The CTA 680? I think I've been calling that a Freightliner. Go, go, go. This is just a slightly slower muddy section, but we'll be through it in no time. I can all-wheel drive off another guy, and I'll maybe just leave the engine on him, just so he doesn't run into the back of me and cause any damage. So nice having that bridge open now though. And yet, we've covered pretty much all of the map, yet we've only really scraped just the tip of the iceberg of what's got to be done. It's going through the contracts to find what this guy was involved with, the BM. There is so many contracts. And that's, well, saying that all the contracts will cover all 4 maps, it's just the tasks on this map. There's just so much to do. And down we go. It's this kind of hill where if you didn't have his engine on, he would straight into the back of the truck. Where do you want him? Over there, okay. Leave room for the trailer. Cool. Release the winch. And get out. Could have gone round the block, but never mind. So what do you reckon to the Pacific fleet that we've shown so far? This is the Bart's one. We've had Mr. Bus's Mammoth, and we've had, oh I can't remember, but they're all linked anyway. Where are we going to park this guy? But basically all 3 have been pretty much outstanding. So powerful. And capable. Massive things. Massive. Okay. Hey, how much time? Oh, it's ticking on. Next thing I suppose is we're going to try... Where is my little caterpillar? There he is. Not Freightliner. Back down to that. Oh. Stay on the road, because anywhere else is an absolute mess. Right, trailer, come on. We'll do what the other driver couldn't do. Now the question is, can we also pull that service trailer? Is it that one? Yes, that looks like it's attached. We're going to spin around. Oh, there we go. Wasn't the bit I thought I was attached to. I want the little dolly. There it is. Round you come. Reel it in a wee bit more. Okay, so far so good. It's pulling it fine, but we haven't gone through any major mud. It's struggling a wee bit. Definitely not a Pacific. The sun is going down again. Need lights yet? Oh yeah, why not? It gets much darker. I know it's an stalling. Come on, keep going. This is going to be more of a challenge. I might have to ditch that service trailer and get it picked up by something else. Oh, so slow, but he's moving. If he's moving, what I'll probably do to save, again, a little bit of time is I'll just trundle this through the mud and get him back towards the sawmill so that when you come back for the next episode, which I hope you will, is we'll get this completed. And then we can move back towards the bridges or the docks barriers, power supply. But this is not going to be particularly exciting or fast. But it's moving, which is the main thing. So guys, on that note, I'm going to keep the wheels turning, but I'm going to call it an episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the extended... Put the lights on, flash them for you, and a wee bit of a horn. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the longer version. Whether I can do it all the time is probably not going to happen, just due to my life time restraints. But when I can do a longer one for you guys, I am more than happy to, because that means I'm playing the game. So on that note, thank you once again for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.